Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to this kind of the channel one-on-one. And I'm starting it from past here a little bit. And I've come here to make sure that everything is controlled. Everything is going one-on-one. There's somebody who talked about Ginto going to be taking over the game. Ginto already has taken over the game. But the good thing I'm just checking from this kind of the position is that we are having a good area for an entrance. This is where now we are talking about the celebration of an engagement of Rono Pasi and who are going to be making sure that everything is off, and are going to be passing through this kind of the things. Or what are they for? Because I saw them being built at and Gichoro taking them from my home there a little bit, and they're just built so fantastically here. So as you can even check here, the house is looking logistically good from the back there. Exactly. Everything is so fantastic. So she has tried her best to make sure that she has just reached at that kind of the far brim point that she has just reached. So I was here a little bit because much of the people sent me here, but Percy, she's not along around a little bit. So as I can just call her, so I can just tell us 2-3 things about how is everything at this kind of the position. I cannot come out from this kind of the position, and she has to tell me whatever she wanted to talk about right now, so you can just understand what's really how the things were, and much of the people sent me, so I can just see where she's just failing. As you understand, sometimes whenever we have some women and you don't have a man, so sometimes you have to have this kind of the things to be done so successful here, and that's why Ginto is already here. And I've heard that we're going to be having some of the puppets are going to be arriving at the village here, so I'm here to make sure that everything is protected. And I've told that, Ginto, go protect Percy, because we're going to be having a problem evolving at this kind of the particular time. So this is why I'm just onto this kind of the position, so I can just handle and make sure that we are just keep holding with this kind of the things once and for all. So to the real fantastic module here, we are just talking about, it's just a very good day. Hey, Percy. Hey, Percy. Is it my phone or it is her phone? Hey, it is doing like Nokia. This is not Nokia. This is Samsung. So I don't know why it's just. Hey, Percy. Hey, where are you? Yeah. So Percy, uko kwa pikipiki? Okay, no problem. I'm one-on-one here, and I want to make sure that you have given me the authority, because much of the people can talk about, Ginto, why did you go there? Do you allow me to get in?
Okay, no problem.
So you can introduce yourself.
Okay, you are one-on-one.
It's one-on-one live.
Okay, hey guys, welcome back to one-on-one live.
Yeah.
Here is Percy, and I'm far away from home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome one-on-one at my project.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So Percy, a little bit here. I congratulate you, because you have moved, and I've taken so long time before I could just come here, and you are trying as a woman, and I've just come here to check on 2-3 things about where you are failing a little bit, so I can just rectify where the problem is.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I've just got onto the house here a little bit, and the work that you have to follow is that sometimes you never follow the channel how it could be, because you have not yet put the floor, and also you have finished the plumbing. Yeah. So the good thing is right now, how in terms of putting some windows, talk about the glasses, it will be a problem, because they have not yet even done the cobrarization, and also they have not finished much of the things. Talk about the finishing of the windows, so as they can just put much of the glasses, and also it has to be done that way. And also you have something called ventilations. They have not been placed there. And also this is an outer look, and also talk about the slab, talk about the concrete to be concreted, the floor should be concreted, so as you can just deal with whatever is called the tiling. Yeah. Okay, again, at least you have just done a plaster. So next thing is blundering. Blundering is the ceiling board timbers.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I've just seen. And also somebody who did the plumbing, I don't see he did much of the work, which was interesting here, because I see much of the pipings hanging. I don't know. Did you agree with him that he should leave some pipes hanging?
No.
So I see some pipes are hanging. So what's the problem there?
Those one we will call that plumber to come and finish her work after.
After finishing her death, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But the ventilation I have it inside on my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
The problem there is to put the tiles and the ceiling board.
the tiles on the ceiling board.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
still concrete first, because I don't see the materials here. I don't see the materials here.
I
Why?
don't have the materials. I don't have the materials.
So
yeah.
that's now the problem, guys. To the real fact, what
that's
I'm
the
just
problem.
checking at this kind of the position, I'm not seeing even sand here, and I'm not seeing even a concrete here, which is becoming a little bit of a problem, whereby she cannot venture into another thing apart from making sure that she has this kind of the materials coming in, and that's where a little bit a problem is coming for and evolving from. So to the real fantastic way is, Percy, what I just recommend you to do the next thing.
Yeah.
Is to put the concrete slab, talk about the concrete at the ground, then make sure that you are getting some money and buy much of the sand and some ballast, so as it can just be a stock of you, because into this kind of an area, even right now, it's no truck will ever come here. Maybe they'll just pour much of the materials at the maize, because no truck will ever come to this kind of the side, because of it's a rainy area and it's very talk about it's a soft soil.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what I recommend you is, whenever you're going to be getting some money, after paying the debt of the plumber, make sure that you are getting some money so as you can just bring much of the materials. And whenever you bring the materials, make sure that you are starting with the concreting the ground floor, and also you get into finishing, which is the cobrarization and also the blendering. Those are the perfect ones. So whenever you finish them, then I've seen other rooms have not been plastered also.
Yeah, those are the
Toilets.
bathrooms. Toilets, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that have not yet been plastered, exactly.
Yeah.
So to the real fact, did you have any plan of having some materials coming in, or there's a problem still in terms of money challenges?
Yes, there's a problem
Okay.
in terms of money.
Okay, I understand how the program is, and because I've not found even a one wheelbarrow here, a one wheelbarrow of sand. It's only I'm seeing some bricks there. Yeah, that's what.
Don't have anything.
I see only the bricks which are broken one. So that's what I can just see from the area here. And also about the person who was doing land demarcation. Talk about the leveling.
Yeah.
I think he has to check on me, so they can just make sure that this kind of the land leveling will be done again.
That
Because
person is Gichoro, all?
yeah, Gichoro, exactly. Because I think we're gonna be
one who do that, yeah.
Yeah, I think the slope is too it's too slopey whenever it comes to leveling, and I think it's gonna be levelized a little bit, so as you can just have, because I've seen some of the grasses have been planted already at the site here, and but we have much of the drainage. Talk about the channels of water they are making, because this kind of the house, it has much of the drainage of water, so we are having much of the sheet erosions that are just evolving, and they're going to be affecting this kind of a zone. So I think something will just be done in terms of a channel that will be running water, so it cannot be running from every position to every position here.
Yeah. You know, I'm supposed to put the gathers, but I don't have money.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So the factual thing that I'm just checking here is I'll just handle it a little bit, and if you want much of the help, because I've been told that you are thrown into the problems a little bit. Is there any problem that you have been thrown into the village here?
Yeah, there's a lot of problems.
So what is the problem? And don't lie to us. Give us the real information. What's really happening to you, so they can just understand.
Oh, let now, Ginto, as you see, I'm not at home. I'm just working here a little bit because of the plumbing issues, you know?
Yeah,
the plumbing issues and family issues. So I don't have money right now. That's why you see I'm just working.
Okay, let me call you in a short, because I've seen that my credit is going to be fading right now here. I'm calling you,
Okay.
So guys, I'm talking to her so she can just tell us, because right now there's not much of lying here, east, west, and south. Right now is pinpoint the height and hit the point, so as you can just understand what's really coming out. Because whenever I'm just sent to make sure that everything is handled, and you understand that whenever the real G is taking over the game, because I am at Marwa area zone here, so there's nothing that much of the people going to be talking about. Oh, now we have seen Gintu is here. Nobody can come to intimidate Gintu here, because everything is fantastic. Nothing can just intimidate us because of this and then this. So we are here to make sure that we are rectifying every kind of the aspect, and we're going to be making it and resolving it right now. So let me buy some minutes here again, so you can just make sure that we are communicating with Percy, so she can just give us much of her story and what's really becoming, because she has told us she's going to be having a problem, which is the problem we are just waiting to hear from her, so she can just understand it very, very well, so as we can know where to help and where not to help. Exactly. So that is the way we have to talk about right now here. So much of the people talking about Gintu, we are trying to make it, because I'm sent and I'm told that Gintu, go and do something there, so as you can just because sometimes much of them can talk about Gintu, you had you were not in good terms with the person. No, that's just the pogroms and the postquams of the day. But the Gintu is one-on-one here. I don't have any kind of infiltrate of talking about I have this way here, that way here. No. Number one. So I'm buying some minutes here, so I can just call her, so I can just negotiate properly here, and she's gonna be telling us what's really coming on right now. Exactly. Let us call her. Exactly. So I see much of the things are just happening here, and I know this is where the road is. Percy. Yeah. Now, Percy, I'm one-on-one again, and I want you to tell us the real fact about what's really happening at this kind of the moment we're talking about. You have a little bit of a problem.
Okay, so I told you that nothing happened. It was that issues of Ramba and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from that one, there's no much of the problem. So right now you are working, so as you can just make sure that you are sorting much of the things out, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very, very fine. So as far as everything is in concern, I'm just checking on to make sure that everything is just getting to the brim point, and I appreciate your moment, so you can just have this kind of the sections here, and you have to make sure that everything is covered very fantastic, eh?
Yeah. No problem, Gintu.
Exactly. So you just work and keep in tuned and make sure that everything is coming to you live, which is one-on-one. Say hi.
Okay, hi.
Thank you.
Yeah,
See you.
bye.
Thank you. See you next time, and we're going to be solving this kind of the 2-3 things, eh?
Okay, no problem. We will continue talking.
Exactly. You make it. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Guys, it was a one-on-one to make sure that we are just solving much of the issues here and there, and we have just rectified much of the things that are just evolving to this kind of the area, and already we are just making sure that we are just checking on how the things are. So I think about this was the road that Mr. Cecil was building here, and it's now looking so awkward. No maintenance very is just making here, so the channels are just running like safari rally. So I've been told that there's going to be a problem, because much of the people have told me that Gintu, you understand that we're going to be coming to Percy, make sure that we are just protecting her, because much of you understand the puppets are just going to be arriving to this kind of the area. So we're going to be a little bit protecting her, because they're going to be coming for her, because they talked about Percy has just banned much of the clothing that they were just given out at this kind of a zone, whereby they went to the villa a little bit, and they just picked much of we can talk about much of the clothing here, and it became a problem a little bit, and she banned much of the clothing there to make sure that she's not part of the program of digitization, and also much of the forceful things that you have to be forced, so you can just do this kind of a thing. So this is what is making much of the people to understand that the program is not the way it was. So right now, I think the puppets are going to be coming back to the village, and Gintu is bumper to bumper. So things are going to be coming to you live, which is one-on-one, and we're going to be solving much of the issues here and there. So this is going to be coming to you live, and things are going to be coming to you. It's this point here. So you're just rushing back, and I think whenever much of the people are going to be coming here, much of the people talk about, Gintu going to be attacked with who? With who? No. That is just the postcoms of the day. So we're going to be getting out from this kind of the position. Wagwan. Niaje. Fresh. Kochonjo.
Kweli mura, mimi siko chonjo mura, niko down ukweli. Haki ya Mungu moja nitumie niende kula sasa.
Sasa hii siwezi kukudanganya mkaka. Bado. Hata mimi ndo nikoja kusolve hii ya pasi kidogo. Tuangalie vile kuna.
Nisaidie hata 100 mura.
Sasa hii sina 100. Wala siwezi kukudanganya hatu check kwa mfuko ni power bank niko nazo peke yake. Power bank. Serious. Power bank tu na shoot video. Lakini tukikutana town.
Sasa si
unitumie. Sasa hii siwezi kukudanganya. Juu na shoot tu video. Wala. Labda ukam town. I've missed this kind of the road here. Hey. Wow. So the road now, it was made and it is now again to be remade here. Everything is so fantastic. So guys, we are trying our best to make sure that we are solving much of the issues here and there. And it will be so fantastic whenever we make it happen, and also we don't have much of people being given much of the stress here and there, and we're gonna be solving much of the issues here. It's just small area, and the church is here. Hey, I've missed this kind of the positions. It has been so long. Wow. Oh, Uncle Mo here. How is everything here? Everything is fantastic here. So today I'm coming one-on-one from this village. Hey, much of the people talk about, oh, how is this kind of the things happening here? It is one-on-one here. This is the conduct's gate here. Haki ya Mungu. Mama Ant. Oh, we have welcome to Mama Ant's corner shop. That's where I'm landing right now. Hapo. Fantastic. I see development. Guys, it has taken me a long period of time before I could just reach this kind of the point here. So I'm just wondering today that there's a corner here called Mama Ant's shop here. Hey, Buddha, how are you, man? Everything is good? So it's called a corner shop. So what is inside? And you have closed everything. Even there's an M-Pesa here, open and close. Haki ya Mungu, I have to reach there. Can you let me access it?
Yeah.
No problem? So where is my mama?
My mother, she's not around.
She's not around. So you are the one representing right now. How are you?
I'm fine.
Where is Anne?
And she's inside.
She's inside?
Yeah.
Call her. Tell her I'm calling her outside here. No problem. Let me check about our corner shop here. It's called a corner shop. Very fantastic here. Wow. Mama Ann's corner shop. I've never seen this one here. Karibu. Opened at 6 a.m. and closed at 6:30. So it's already approaching 6:30. By the way, it is closed. They maintain time. Time now you wanna maintain. Exactly. And I like this kind of the way things are just coming out. And I like this kind of the position that I am right now, because it has taken much of the long. And I can just talk about this was the road that Mr. Cecil built here, and they just made it here, and it was becoming some of the problem they talked about. They're gonna be bringing some shenanigans here and there. So the good thing is that everything is moving so fantastic here. So I'm just waiting for Anne to arrive so as I can just have much of 2-3 talks, and we can just have to make sure that everything is so fantastic here. So guys, it has been so long. And I think about much of the people are talking about, oh, Gintu, you are not fearing that the conduct will just get with a machete. No, those are just the sayings that people talk about. Oh, you know, you're going to be coming. Oh, you know, east, west, and south. No, everything is so fantastic here. So we are at our own land. So you're just taking note that an immigrant can come to intimidate us here. So things are going to be getting so fantastic here. Exactly. I don't know if she's going to be coming here or she. Ana kwapi. Amelala. Amelala. Mwambie akuje mara moja ama anakula. Mwambie akuje dakika moja peke yake. Exactly. So guys, ameamuka? Yeah. The compound now is very big. I'm just peeping inside a little bit. The compound is so big. Hey. Nobody could just know that Mama Ann family will ever come to be in such a very beautiful background here. And if it could be a human being who is providing that it's not God, I'm telling you, people will be just selected. You don't have anything. Get out. You have small. Be here. So you we can eat together. Now have this kind of the things here. But things are coming out very fantastic. So I like this kind of the position, and everything is so awesome here. And I can just talk about things are very, very awesome at this kind of the particular time. So hey, I see some of the people are coming and they are just fearing. Hi.
Hi.
I've called you outside here because you have not told me that I come in. Hi. Hi again.
Hi.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine.
So I've intruded. So can you allow me to have a talk with you, or it's gonna be a secret agenda?
No problem.
No problem.
Yeah.
So are you fine?
Yes.
Everything is good?
Yeah.
Hi. Hey, I see even they have a very good, fantastic dog here that I don't know if it has liked me or it is you. So I heard about okay, I can talk about congratulations for the shop.
Thank you.
So you have already closed, and you talked about it's 6:30. Let me see. It is 17:40. It is 17:40, and you have closed the shop.
Yeah, because I was having some visitors.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Including me.
Yeah.
I've come late, but I was not meant to be the visitor of today. But I've just talked about, I was coming from this kind of the road. I've missed this kind of area because I can just talk about an year ago. It was a from there this way. So right now I'm just checking this kind of the road. It's now becoming narrow. I don't know why. Or you are the one squeezing a little bit. So introduce yourself, because we talked about you had a channel. I like how you're gonna be. Hey, things gonna be so awesome here. Let's wait for that moment. How are you?
I'm good.
Everything is good.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be introduce yourself, because
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to It's Gintu.
Wagwan.
Yeah, and I'm Aunt's Jan. You can go and check me out. Subscribe to my channel and also like the video, guys.
You call yourself
Aunt's Jan.
Anne's Journey.
Yes.
I heard that you're gonna be going to the US. Did you go?
The time haven't reached yet.
But you are on a plan. Haki ya Mungu. Hi, Suru. Let's pray for it. You're gonna be coming. So you are preparing yourself. Gonna be landing there. I like that. So that was the one that just talked about. Let's go for it. So the good thing is, what's the breaking news here? You can just tell us a little bit of how things are just coming out.
Here everything
About
is
your channel,
good.
about I talk about the mama. Is everybody good?
Yeah, everybody is good, and we thank God for everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually everything is just going good here at my family.
Okay.
Yes.
I saw the breaking news. That what was it? I saw Aggie with some of, I don't know which, for flowers. What was it? Tell us a little bit of it.
With flowers. It was going to be okay. It was a preparation for Mama Ann's shop, for opening Mama Ann's shop. Yeah, it was a preparation.
So when was it?
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday?
Yes.
And you never told me that again to come and feed. Even feasting, you can just not even tell Gintu that come and feast.
But I said through my channel. If you watch my channel, yeah, I just
Aunt's Journey.
Yes, Aunt's Journey. Yeah.
Hey, yawa, akiwalai. Okay, no problem about that. So the shop was opened officially.
Yeah.
So right now I can buy something.
Yes.
And there's a change. Give me a change of 1,000.
Change. Okay, right now, let's say tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow is another day.
Yeah.
Exactly. So even an M-Pesa?
M-Pesa. We don't have yet M-Pesa, but yeah, we don't have M-Pesa.
Time's coming.
Maybe, yeah.
Exactly.
I will put it there.
Oh, you'll put it there.
Yes.
So you are the one maintaining and controlling?
I'm the one, yeah,
You're the
in
one.
charge, but my mom is
more of in charge.
Yeah.
Exactly. I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So everything is getting good.
Yeah,
So
everything
I
is
appreciate
getting
the moment that you have just come and spoken a little bit, and much of the people, it's our first time entitling to this kind of the channel.
Yeah, very true.
Exactly. And today now you are here one-on-one.
Yeah.
So are you feeling good, or you are feeling califragistically good?
I'm feeling good.
You are feeling good?
Yes.
Yeah. How good are you, Nad?
Oh, actually today I'm happy. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm very excited.
So there's no tea there?
Tea. There is.
Aki. But why do you want me to ask? Why couldn't you talk about Gintu, the tea, welcome?
You know, the problem is...
I was waiting for that courtesy. That Gintu, to your first time, welcome. Hi. How are you? You look young and precise still. How is everything? Hey, I've missed this village here. Today I'm here. It's a long time.
Yeah.
So you are going for shopping?
I'm going to shopping.
Oh, to shopping.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I see the mom, she's there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be passing through her.
She say long time to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I'm passing this way. I'm gonna be reaching her there. No problem.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you are okay. Thank you. I'm gonna be meeting in town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be coming there. So, Anne, thank you very much for your time
Okay.
and taking this kind of the fantastic. Hey, Buddha. Things gonna be worse here. Don't shoot the dogs here. Hey, puppy. Hello. It knows me now. It's now wondering that, people are having some big boots here. No problem. So, Anne, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
And also talking to us and also elevating much of the things. But I missed that kind of the party yesterday. But no problem. I'll have that kind of celebration and I'm going to be coming back to that kind of celebration again and talk about I'll feast one day, one time, and I replace. I'll make sure that I'm feasting to replace everything. So keep it tuned, keep it locked.
Yeah.
Do you know how to say that one?
Keep it tuned, keep it locked.
Exactly. We are together. High five. Bam. Thank you. No, don't teacher. We have another lady here. It has been a long way. Where the time I was just coming to this kind of the village with much of the greens here. We have another lady. Come. What's the problem here? So you are here. Yeah. One on one live. How are you? Everything is good? It has been a long way and a long time. Guys, the time that I came here with some greens and I helped her a little bit. And you can just remember, she was number 16 in my timeline of much of the people who are just helped in terms of this kind of the village and everywhere. She was number 16 and she was added with one of the subscriber called, she was called Jamaican Baby. She was the one who added you to the list and I honor the dignity. But I'm going to be coming back. I'm going to be rotating. I'm just small. Maybe I've just oriented back to this kind of the position. I'm going to be coming back. So much of less talk and much of the action to this kind of the point. How are you?
I'm good.
Everything is good?
Yeah.
How is our precious baby?
He's fine.
He's fine?
Yeah.
So there's
Big
the
boy.
the baby boy. Exactly. So introduce yourself. Say something.
Okay,
Yeah.
I go by the name I am Destiny. I also have a channel.
Exactly.
Kindly go and check me out. Yeah, support me
Exactly.
by subscribing,
Liking
liking,
and sharing.
leaving the comments.
Why are you not doing this way? Are you not I'm Sunny? So you can talk about guys, go lock in, subscribe, share. No. Say sir.
Okay,
I'm waiting
shy.
for
I'm shy.
I'm waiting for this one.
I'm shy.
You are shy and you have a channel.
I have a channel, but I can't do.
Oh, you can do this way. So you know that whenever you do some hands this way, you are not communicating possibly. Hey, you are communicating something that you are serious.
Yeah.
Whenever you talk about subscribe, like, and share, that's gonna be very awesome. So she's called Destiny, and guys, it has been a long way when I just arrived at this kind of the village, and even they're just wondering, is that Gintu passing through this kind of the village? You are just wondering, eh?
In fact, I was inside and I heard your voice. So
Oh, then you came out like Safari Rally.
To say
So
hi.
here you are. So last time you told me that you are in Kisii,
Yeah.
and you talked about you have some 2-3 challenges here and there.
Yeah.
So you have sorted them out?
yeah, I thank God that, okay, we went there first time, I think I told you, and there was a problem. But I went there back, a checkup, and everything was fine.
Exactly.
Thank God.
Wow. So you told me you have a brother. And guys, if you can just remember, there's that kind of the period time. She talked about, she has a brother who was having an eye problem, and he was no longer available at the village during that time.
Yeah.
And we talked about, we're going to be waiting for him to arrive. So already I've seen him, he is here. Yeah, come and tell us something. Even I see you in spectacles, or they are called spectacles or gago.
Spectacles.
These are spectacles.
Yeah.
Hey, even me, I'm not small. So the good thing is, how are you?
I'm fine.
Everything is good?
Everything
Are you
is
the
good.
the brother to her?
Destiny.
A brother to Destiny.
Yeah.
So what's your name, man?
I go by the name Raphael Makana.
Raphael Makana.
Yeah.
So right now it's school time. What are you doing outside here?
I came back from school. I have just arrived here. And I just wanted to come here at Mama Ann's to look for my sister.
Oh, your sister.
Yeah.
So what has made you to have this kind of the spectacles?
I had a problem of eyes. So the doctors told me that I must be using these spectacles so that when I learn in school, I'll read in school, they will be zooming the
So
words.
they zoom, or they are they zooming, or they excavate that kind of a letter to be like a lens?
Yeah.
They're gonna be like lenses.
Yes.
They are thick,
Yeah.
and they look like they have so many lenses inside there.
Yes.
So guys, you can even see. So you have a problem, especially that whenever you don't use them, do you see
I see if a person is here.
closer?
Yeah.
Or like
closer.
me now, you see me clearly.
Yeah.
But the person who is there,
I don't see.
you don't see. So which kind of the challenges are you passing? Because there's that time I wanted to come so I can just have a small talk with you, but I never found you. So right now, how are you doing your own things?
Okay, for now I'm okay because these spectacles I took just last year on December.
Okay.
So when you took the spectacles in first time, in the first year, the spectacles have the lens are so high. But if you remain with these spectacles for 1 year, the lens starts to lower.
Fade.
Yeah. So the doctors told me to use for this meanwhile, and when it will reach, I will be going for a surgery.
For a surgery.
Yeah.
So when are you going to be going for the surgery?
They told me this year December.
This year December.
Yeah.
You're going to be going for the surgery. You're going to be now a year whenever you're going to be using them.
Yes.
So right now, guys, you have the parents.
Yeah, I have one parent,
Who is
mother.
the mother only?
Yeah.
So the father passed away.
Yes.
And also he had some problems that even he took much of talk about the money of the family and treating himself until, but God took him to talk about how the things went. So don't want to bring such kind of the movement again to him, because he's just a young boy here. We're gonna be talking about much of the issues and to the head talking about, oh my living God. But God understands how the things go. So that's why Gintu is available, and that's why I come to the village to understand the problems, so I can just rectify when we can just find it. Yes. So the good fact is we are here again.
Yes.
So right now, how much is this kind of the stuff? Do you buy them, or there's somebody who is taking care of you for you to have that kind of the surgeries?
No, there is nobody taking care of me. It's only my parent, my mother. So these spectacles are costing 20,000 Kenyan money. And if the surgery, if you have the SHA, the card,
Yeah, the card
they can take a half. That SHA can
only cut.
Yes, the half of money. And the doctors told me that the money is 300,000.
300,000.
Yeah, for the surgery.
300,000 for the surgery.
Yeah.
So how are you planning for it? You're gonna be having a fundraising at the village, or how are you? Because right now you know that in December you are going for the surgery.
Yeah.
So which kind of the plans do you have towards that surgery?
I have been looking for you because that time I came here, my sister told me that you are looking for me. So I could just say if I can get a person who can help my mother, and also my mother can also contribute to that problem.
To that problem.
Yeah.
So what's the work of your mom?
She's just a farmer.
She's just a farmer.
Yeah.
So a farming, it means that doing small scale or large scale.
No, small scales.
Small scales.
Yeah.
So who is paying for you the fee, and which form are you?
I'm in grade 9.
Grade 9.
Yeah.
So right now it's called CBC grade 9.
Yeah.
So who is paying for you?
My mother is the one paying for me, but even there is my brother who is in Nairobi, also is assisting my mother.
A little bit where he can.
Yes.
But not much. Is he having some money so as I can just know that he's gonna be taking care of it?
He has a job that
Is a little bit offering so as he can just give out something small.
Yeah.
So to the real fact, guys, I ever came to this kind of the position and talked about I'm gonna be meeting him, because to that kind of the fantastic way I talked about the good thing is I will help you to have a fundraising.
Yes.
And whenever you can just plan about it, and whenever you have a problem in terms of school fee or transport, you just come and see me. I'll just offer you small that I'm gonna be having, and you can just use it by now. So I understand there's a time I ever met his father before he could just pass away, because during that kind of the period of time, he was suffering also. And even there's a time he told me that, Gintu, he met me at the road there and told me that, Gintu, can you have something small so I can just take myself to the hospital? He was even not walking well. He was having some problems with the legs. And I told me that, I have a problem with legs. Then I told him that, problems with leg, how? Then whenever he just pulled up the trouser this way, I was about to run. Then I talked about, my living, people are having much of the problems here. So even during that time, I cannot lie, I told him that today I'm blank. And I talked about I was broke during that time, and I could not lie. I told him that let me go and talk to Marwa during that time so as I can just make sure. And even he sent me that go and tell Marwa to give you something. And I went there, Marwa gave me 2,000 Kenya shillings. Then I came with that kind of the money and I gave it to him and talked about, okay, that's so precious. Then I talked to myself whenever I heard that the man has passed away. I talked about whenever I'm gonna be having something small, I'm gonna be even helping more. And that's the time that encouraged me so I can just have that kind of a particular time. So for that kind of the moment, whenever you reach that kind of the moment, tell me, I'll help you with the fundraising. And I can just make sure that we are organizing. So many people just contribute. There's no problem with that one, and we're gonna just solve. So we can just talk about if it's 1 month to that kind of the session. We can just talk about we're gonna be having a session of the fundraising for you before it gets to December. Just keep in mind, whenever you have that kind of fundraising, come to me and tell me. Then you can just fix it. I know you want to close the door, but we are sorry. No problem. We are making businesses outside of your home here. I understand, but no problem. So you have to say something again?
No, but Maybe. I have just tell me that there is something you want to tell me.
Oh, I want to tell you.
Yes.
I want to tell you that hi, I'm leaving. Exactly. No problem. No problem. Yeah, no problem. I wanted to have this kind of the boy here a little bit. Okay. And guys, I think it's something that you have just understood how the things is. And he's in grade 9. I'm going to be talking about we can just help him to make it happen. So thank you much, bro. So give it to you. So right now, you have something?
Something like what?
You have something to eat at home there? Maybe you will not have to, you are now a man. Yeah. You have to understand now the mom is struggling this way. And yes, you have some problems and challenges, but they will not make you not to work hard. So work hard in school, improve their lives. Yeah. You understand me, man?
Yes.
So everybody has his own time and everybody has his own way of living. And God understands. Yes. You understand me? Yes. So I'm going to be leaving you something small so it can just help you a little bit. That one will help you a little bit. Yes. So go buy some sugar, 2, 3, this and this. Help your sister a little bit there. So as the baby, I know the baby is there, and make sure that everything is moving. Yes. So whenever you have some problem, rush to my home. You know where my home is?
I can ask my sister.
You don't know where my home is? Ask her. You can just bring it.
I knew the home. That's...
No, not down there, man. Yeah. I'm just at Catholic church there.
Oh, that Catholic church.
Yeah, you know the Catholic church? Yeah. In Nyabuhansa Catholic Church?
Yeah.
That's where whenever you reach there, ask Gintu's home. You'll just be brought to the center.
Yeah.
Keep it tuned. Keep it locked. Keep it tuned.
Keep it locked.
Thank you very much. See you. Guys, I'm going to be solving much of the things here, and today I'm taking over the game of this kind of the village. It's going to be called the Marwa village here. But whenever I'm just spotted here, everything going to be coming to you live, which is one-on-one, and this is the spot we have to make it happen. So I'm getting some a little bit, so I've just been waited here with the man of the mom here that I helped in terms of having much of she has a small shop, and I think wow, this is a village. I think that's where Gabi is. That's a house from there, triangle one. Exactly. And I think Nasto is down there and everything is so fantastic. Hey, how are you, ma? How is everything? Fantastic. So it has been so long here. Exactly. Now I'm meeting much of the people. Hi. How are you? Mambo iko poa?
Poa.
Kila kitu iko fresh. Mambo iko chonjo? Safi kabisa.
Hapa sasa mimi makureti, nataka niende msibani.
Oh, you are going to Isibani?
Kuna Nyabuhansa hapa kuna rafiki yangu.
Oh, Nyabuhansa.
Sasa kijana.
Oh, mwenye alianguka. Yeah, yesterday we had an accident. One of the boys, alikuwa grade?
Grade 9.
Grade 9, exactly. Oh, my living Helen. So there's a boy yesterday was riding a motorbike, riding a bicycle, and he was going to a sharp corner, and the brake were kacha. So the guy was thrown like a safari rally. So even he bounced down and hit the head. And he just scrambled there a little bit, and they're talking about the veins just protruded with the blood into the blood into the brain, exactly. So the vein was now hit so properly. So the boy died. Oh my living God, something very terrible. But we honor the dignity. We don't know what God has planned. Maybe he planned for it to happen so that other people can just be open. We talk about that one. So Mama, asante sana. So you are going to... Oh, lifty. You're going to be having. So have there. Mpeleke afu unaenda mpaka kwa mazishi. Wanyabuanse. Sa mpeleke unikute kwa barabara. So you're going to be dropping it because I'm using this bike here. So you're going to be dropping her so they can just come for me. So that's going to be higher. Exactly. So yeah, mambo vipi? Mambo iko chonjo? Safi. Kila kitu koba. Fresh. Yeah. Sasa siwezi sema kitu yoyote haki ya Mungu. Sasa bado ni kuzi. Sasa bado ni kunoma. Kidogo tu. Oh, they have some Wi-Fi cables here. Exactly. So everything is just running so smooth, guys, at this kind of the particular moment. And I appreciate this kind of the much love because this kind of the road was I was hitting this kind of the road. Hey, the rubber, it's called the rubberizing the road, and we made it happen. And this kind of the point, I cannot forget this kind of the area because we ever cherished together here, and we ever made it happen. So this kind of the village, guys, whenever you do something good, they will never forget about you, because we have to talk about this is the movement that we ever engaging in to make sure that everything is getting to you live, which is one-on-one. And today this kind of the village is now hit with the real G, the real vibe of the time. So as I'm just Marwa, as I'm just waiting for the border to just drop her, and so they can just come back and pick me, everything is so good, guys, and appreciate much of the people supporting, and even that kind of the boy. You're gonna be having much of the problem. I understand the eye problem, because even me, once upon a time, I was having such kind of the problems of the eye problem, such kind of the issues there. But we have I ever solved it whenever there's a talk about an organization called the Kenya Relief Organization that was having much of the wazungu that were just arriving at this kind of the point, and they made it happen so it can just be treated a little bit, and everything was just running so smooth. I think Tunasto is just down there a little bit, and it's just very close to this kind of the point. So that's how the things are just running to this kind of the position. And everyone who's just locked here, thank you much for you being tuned and locked in, and everything's so fantastic. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. I'm gonna be coming up to this kind of the regime. Make it happen. This is the real G to make it one-on-one. So it has been so long, guys, been so long. So we are passing here. I can just sometimes whenever I just recall that we are just passing through this kind of the position every time, and having some shoppings, having these ones here, and time goes, guys, and time tells. Yeah, exactly. So when you can just pass through this kind of the position, it was just a little bit of how the things gonna be, and I think God has protected us up to this kind of the point. So that's why whenever you see Gintu is a little bit helping, I mean it, and I know this kind of the point. It's a no going back, because if you leave them that way, they're gonna be left that way. Much of the people are still suffering, but what small we can have, we can just share, because I understand, because I grew up understanding the strategy, understanding how the things are, understanding the real way of movement. I understand everything. So whenever I'm just giving out, even if it's a small thing, I understand that that kind of the family, how are they going to go forward? How are they making something out? And that's why you see Gintu is involved in terms of helping the vulnerables, and even children's, and talk about the aged people of the community. I do entitled to make it. So even the widows, not forgetting. Even right now I'm coming from Pasi, and we can just talk about it's something that we have to prevail with it, and we understand that we have to help where we can. And right now I'm just making sure that we are helping Pasi. Right now we have already paid 18,000 Kenya shillings, which is approximately 150 US dollars. We have already paid it. So when we can just deduct from the money that Pasi was they were just claiming about, so it was 48,000 minus 18,000. So we are remaining with 30,000. This is the money. 30,000 Kenya shillings, which is approximately 200 and I think it's 250. Yeah, 250 US dollars that's remaining, so as Percy can clear out the bill one and one forever. So I was just there because sometimes, guys, we have to understand the strategy is when a woman is left unto the home and there's no man who can just make sure that is supposed to be there, because when Alex came, he was thrown into an imbroglio because he was just thrown out and he was being accused of being a thief because of accessing that kind of the village. And when Ngutu the widow was doing there, he was taken as a person who is a traitor, and he was taken as a traitor at that kind of period of time. So it became so pogromitic and very hallucinating in a way that they take much of the people as a granted situation. So that's why you see Percy is now hanging with nobody could just talk about, oh, Percy, do this one this way, do the other one this way. So which is now making much of the things to be so terrible at that particular moment. So as I just wish, much of the people are just supporting Percy and also supporting Gintu to make sure that we support her. And we understand that sometimes they talk about, oh, Percy are going to be having, in terms of a money problem, talk about she doesn't know how to store the money or to use the amount of money. So we're going to be talking about it's not a problem. When Gintu is now engaged, you can just talk about, oh, Gintu, I have just done this, done this, and I will make sure that everything is straightforward and paneled. Nothing will ever hinder us not to move. And I appreciate much of the time whenever I see much of the people moving from one spot to another, and we're going to be making it coming out at this kind of the particular time. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. Coming back another time, another session. This is the regime to go and make it happen. So whenever we are just talking about this kind of the issues here, let it be locked. See you next moment.